Go. Go.
I did it.
Hello. And welcome to the Wasteland podcast. I am the hostess with the mostest, Shane. And I'm joined here with the co-hostess with the leastest, Tyler.
Hey guys. Introduce our other guest, Shane.
Oh yeah. And we're joined here today with Jeremiah.
What's up? That doesn't even sound like Shane.
I know.
His voice just sounds kind of like mine, but slightly different. I don't know. He's not actually here.
No one's here except for Tyler. Actually, Tyler and I don't even exist. It's a figment.
Yeah, there's no way to prove we're even real right now. You're just listening to. We could be government plants right now.
Right. We could just be your imagination.
What if we're the next? What
You're
if we're
in
the
a
next?
coma.
What if we're the next guy who tries to take down all the YouTube ads, like that one guy did when he was like, "Ugh, there's pedophiles. YouTube is okay with this." Yeah, YouTube's okay with pedophiles. Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, we should totally do that.
Yeah, we should totally just
Like,
ruin
why
everything.
is Coca-Cola advertising on pedophile?
And they're like, well, wouldn't it be better to just what do you think? People are like, wouldn't it be better to like just contact the FBI to try to like save those kids? And he's like, no. The best course of solution is to get all the ads to pull out to fuck over all the YouTubers. What? That hurts. That doesn't even hurt YouTube. It just hurts the people who provide content on YouTube. You dummy.
YouTube still hasn't recovered from that. Well, they almost went through like another one too. Like,
I hope not. No, well, yeah, that one was like 2000. That one was like last year. And then there was that one before that I forgot. That was the one before. Was like the journalist who was like, "Look at this video. There's a Coke ad on it," and it was like called like Chief Keef says the N-word or something like that. They're like, "This is unacceptable." I don't remember what the title. I'll put the picture in here, and it might be worse than what I just said, but I don't remember.
Well,
either way,
they're doing a lot better though.
YouTube.
They're starting to support creators more, I think.
I just want.
I mean, we should know
journalists to fuck off because they're clearly targeting YouTube because YouTube's more popular than news because news is fucking corrupt and stupid and
biased,
bad
yeah.
and very biased.
You either watch Fox or you watch CNN, and it's like two sides of the same coin.
I mean, I don't agree with that, but I do. But they're all bad. They're all corrupt in their own way. But yeah. So now that we're done with that little tangent, let's move on to let's get right into the news. I'm Killer Keemstar. I tell people to kill themselves when they do it. Woo, Killer Keemstar. That's why they call him Killer Keemstar. Because he gets people to kill themselves.
Oh my god.
Besides that, I don't know. Whatever. Go ahead.
I don't know either. I was gonna say, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Don't you have a plan? Don't you have a list?
Dude, we never have a plan.
It's time for Plan B.
Okay,
That's what they say. So you're holding something in your hands.
I'm holding it's Tyler's cock.
Ooh. That you're not practicing. I mean, I know it's 6 feet. It's 6 foot, so you can just stay all the way over there. But I don't know, man. You're not supposed to be touching it.
Oh, my bad.
I'm just using it to keep you away from me. It's the only thing I got.
No, so if you guys didn't know, I turned 18.
Shane is a legal adult now.
It's this podcast is all adult, man.
This is actually the 18th episode of the Wasteland podcast too.
Wow.
So this episode is also an adult now, or the podcast is. I don't know how it works.
I mean, I don't think that's actually how it works. But
Yeah,
okay.
18 episodes. If I say it's 18, it's 18. That's how it works, right?
Nice ID.
All right.
So I went by the gas station, got some gas. I felt like, oh my god, I went in, I like started pumping gas into my car, and I went in to buy a scratch off and some Starbucks drink.
Yeah, some Starbucks.
And I came outside, and I thought the gas had stopped, Well, I looked at like the meter and it was like $25.
Yeah,
and usually my truck takes like $40 to fill up.
Gas
and
prices
so
are really low right now.
Yeah, I know. I
it's
thought
amazing.
that it just like clicked off on accident. Like, so I tried filling it up again. And I was like, "What the fuck?" And I looked up and it was like 150. And I was like, "What the hell?"
I filled mine up like the other day just because I was like, "What?"
I know.
And I was like super excited. It was like only cost me like $24. I was like,
"It was
yes!
insane." I thought that I felt like I was stealing gas.
Well, it used to be where you wouldn't pay a shit ton. But I don't know.
What do you think the low gas prices are from? Is it from the coronavirus or?
Possibly, but I don't know how it would be correlated.
Or did we like take over another Kuwait or something? Did we invade a country?
No, I don't think so. I think they probably just used some more of their gas reserves or whatever.
I think
during COVID.
We've started mining more oil in Alaska, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know why you're asking. I don't want to be liable for misinforming people.
Like the U.S.
We're described as a comedy podcast now. We're not. We can't talk about politics anymore.
Shit.
We have to be funny and zany and kooky and wacky.
That's so much pressure because I'm not really that funny.
No, yeah. So we can't just like start talking about real world shit like we used to do. And we have to, which is what everyone hates apparently. No one even likes it. They just want wacky, kooky, funny business.
Okay. Well,
we can't talk about Joe Biden sexually assaulting people.
I was just gonna say, the U.S. has like enough oil under the soil.
Oil under the soil, yeah.
To be self-sufficient, but we buy it from like Iraq because it's cheaper.
Yeah. So
I think that's what we've been. I think Trump's been. It's probably one of the best things Trump's done. Is start mining more, drilling more oil.
Yeah. So
Biden's fucking senile. I sent you that video, right?
Yeah, you asked me if it was real, and I couldn't tell if it was real or not because Instagram quality is always a little bit like shady.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure, like the lips weren't quite matching, but it sounded just like him. So like this is either one of those like robot voices that is like really identical to the voice, or this is just real, and it makes me sad. But the thing is that even when I watched it, I was like, it doesn't matter if it's real because I've seen other things that are real. And that's basically the same thing.
It's so bad.
He's fucking stupid.
So we either have to vote for a rapist retard,
or a retard retard. Retard rapist or rapist retard. It's your two choices.
A retard rapist or a rapist retard?
You wanna I mean, just depends on what you want. I mean, Trump's got more of his mind still, but he's also a bigger rapist.
He's fucking retarded.
Biden has less of his brain still functioning, but he's like, he just sexually assaults people here and there. He's not like a full on.
Yeah, that's whatever.
He doesn't like.
I mean, I'd rather. At least he's a Democrat.
That's yeah. That's what people. I get. That's what people are saying. People are like, so what if he's a rapist? At least he's better than Donald Trump. Like,
which really is he?
It's like, look, no, I mean, I think he is, but it's not like Biden back in the day was all right and all, but this is clearly like, this is a guy who said he didn't want to run multiple times, and started teasing the idea of him running after Bernie Sanders said he was running. He's like, I don't know, maybe I should. And then he did, and it's because the DNC was pressuring him constantly to run because they needed a guy that had a household name because they already used Hillary Clinton. And so now they're like, okay, well, we're going to move on to Joe Biden now, which is like, Joe Biden should have ran last time. If he would have ran last time, that's the vice president right after the president. And that's what traditionally that usually happens. And I mean,
he probably would have. Well, now he's too fucking old and senile to.
Yeah, and people call it a stutter.
Let me try to say what he said in this fucking thing.
Okay.
He said, "We have never had a conflict since the Civil War, and our country is so strong. COVID-19 to 16, and then 2017." Of the virus of COVID-19. Yeah. That's literally that's pretty much what he fucking said.
I'm just going to put in, I don't know if that's real, but I'm going to put in a different clip during one of the debates where they asked him a question on reparations for black people. and he just turned it into talking about helping the poor.
What responsibility do you think that Americans need to take to repair the legacy of slavery in our country?
Well, they have to deal with look, there is institutional segregation in this country. And from the time I got involved, I started dealing with that. Redlining, banks, making sure that we are in a position where, look, we talk about education. I propose that what we take is those very poor schools, the Title I schools, triple the amount of money we spend from 15 to 45 billion a year. Give every single teacher a raise to the equal raise of getting out the $60,000 level. Number two, make sure that we bring in to help the teachers deal with the problems that come from home. The problems that come from home, we have one school psychologist for every 1,500 kids in America today. It's crazy. The teachers are retired. I'm married to a teacher. My deceased wife is a teacher. They have every problem coming to them. We have to make sure that every single child does, in fact, have 3, 4, and 5-year-olds go to school, not daycare, school. We bring social workers into homes of parents to help them deal with how to raise their children. It's not that they don't want to help. They don't know quite what to do. Play the radio. Make sure the television, make sure you have the record player on at night, the phone. Make sure the kids hear.
Which goes along with this other famous quote of saying, like, poor people are just as capable as white people. It's just like, oh, okay, Biden. That's...
Poor people are just...
Don't say...
No.
Poor people and black people are not synonymous. White people can be poor. And not all black people are poor. It's like... It's like your heart's in the right place of helping black people, but just saying poor, helping poor people.
That's so bad.
It's like
poor people are just as good as white people.
And it's like you're not. It's like, I don't think you're racist. I think you're just an old fuck. But like,
well, back in his day,
I don't want you to be either. I don't want you to be old, like that old to where, you know, he's 1 year younger than Bernie Sanders. But when Bernie Sanders talks, he doesn't sound like that, you know. So it's like
he sounds like he's at least in his 60s, you know.
Yeah, Bernie Sanders sounds younger than he actually is, and then Biden sounds like he has Alzheimer's, and
he has like dementia. Or something.
A lot of people are suspecting that he's on the decline, and whoever he picks to be his vice president is going to be really important because he's basically handing them
control.
Yeah, because they're most likely he's gonna. Because you can step down if you actually do have like Alzheimer's or something and you're losing your mind, you can step down. You're not like forced to serve out your presidency no matter what. Like we don't. So whoever he chooses to be VP that's the most important part.
I don't know who'll.
Well, like he said for sure he was gonna pick a woman, and so that narrows some choices down.
To Warren.
No, I don't. He doesn't like. I don't. People keep saying this. People keep saying he's going to choose Warren because that's going to get the youth vote. That's going to get the progressive vote. He don't give a fuck about progressives. The DNC fucking hates the progressives. Why would he choose Warren? He's going to choose another establishment Democrat, but she's going to have a vagina this time. It doesn't matter.
Dude, could you imagine if he like chose Hillary Clinton?
That's a real possibility. And that fucking pisses me off. It's like, dude. It's like, how much more can this get like 2016 with that losing campaign? Well, let's bring Hillary back.
I know.
Great, we can lose again.
If you really want to lose against Trump, you put Hillary back in.
She made a quote that was like, yeah, his campaigns or his cabinet's looking really strong. It's looking about as strong as mine was in 2016. It's like, do you think that's yeah, you think that makes him sound good? Like, you've lost.
Makes him sound really bad. Yeah.
We don't want to lose again.
Okay. So, I bought my first scratch-off ticket.
Okay.
Because I'm 18 and I can do this.
Right.
Which I didn't even get carded, which I was kind of upset about. I really wanted to get carded, but I didn't, so I was like, okay, whatever. And I went up there.
He's like, you look 18.
Yeah. I went up there and I was like, can I get a scratch-off? He's like, yeah, which one? And he points down, and they have like a list of, it was like, I don't fucking know.
Like, oh, shit.
And I picked one.
It's the first time.
I picked one, not realizing that it was $20. It said $20 underneath it, but I didn't read that because I'm like borderline retard. And he's like, all right, that's $20. So I'm like, what?
Like, oh, dude, the other one.
I was like, fuck that. And I pointed to this one was $5.
You're like, no, I meant that one. You went like way further.
No, I made him put it back.
Do you have like a quarter?
I did. I brought a quarter from my truck.
Nice,
I
dude.
thought ahead.
Nice.
I almost.
So Shane, you've never scratched a scratch off before, ever in your whole life?
Well, I've never bought one.
Oh. So you've never scratched one off. Wow,
Right.
cool. Okay, so
So
we're going to see if
this
Shane...
is a...
What if you win the bajillion dollars right now? You have to share
That
some.
would be fucking
You have to
awesome.
donate half of it to the podcast.
I would probably donate. I would donate a lot of it.
Okay. Yeah.
We would have a lot of good quality microphones, that's for sure.
All right.
So I have the $200,000 bingo tripler. So
Do you have to get 3 in a row?
you have to get a
Tic-tac-toe?
bingo. So I have to scratch off all of these and then like scratch off. It's gonna be whack.
All right, this sounds kind of whack already.
All right, here we go. I'm scratching.
He's scratching an itch right now. Well, it's going to take a while, I think. So I don't know. This might take a
Get
little
some
bit.
of that audio.
Yeah. This
Yeah, I probably bought like the worst one.
Is it, let's whisper. Let's whisper into the mic like it's ASMR. So this is Shane's.
Okay, so
All right, that was not necessary.
got a 58. So I got a. Oh, there's a 58. So I have to scratch.
Ooh. Shane might have a bingo right away. I'm gonna check my phone, even though this is a great
Okay.
quality podcast.
So like the numbers up at top correspond to like all the numbers in the boxes, and so you can only scratch off the numbers that you get. And
I don't know what you can only scratch off the certain ones.
we of course you get the free middle.
Ooh.
Get a little middle free one, a freebie.
Yeah. So you have to make at least $5.
So
It's a lot.
the max prize is $200,000.
Yes. That sounds good.
So the chances of me winning this, oh my god, there's so many numbers. It's a good thing I'm dyslexic.
Good thing you have dyslexia. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
I'm just double checking because I am borderline retard.
Oof.
So
That's
the
a
next
big
number is
oof.
so the first number is 58, and I got to scratch off two different squares.
Okay.
And the second one is 13. So let's get on. Look at how many numbers I have to fucking scratch off. It's gonna take me forever. It's gonna take me so
we wanted to
long.
do this on the podcast.
I didn't think that this was gonna be like this.
You would have scratched the rest of it at the very end.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
Well, if I win, I don't wanna.
No, well, but you scratch it off at the end, and then when you win, you're like, we turn it back on. We're like, oh, look what we got.
Yeah. Do you wanna just like pause it while I do this?
Oh yeah, actually, we could do that too. So after a good little bit there,
Yeah, that took me so fucking long.
I watched an entire episode of Oni Plays. and
How long was it? Like 10 minutes?
let me look. It was a good 20 minutes.
Oh my god, dude.
Took-
It felt like an hour.
Yeah, that took a
So,
while. That was 20 minutes
after-
later.
After all that, I lost $5.
After that, he actually owes them more money.
I have to, yeah, I
He has
owe
to actually
them-
go back and give them money.
Oh, there's still shit to scratch off.
You gotta be kidding me.
There's
Shane.
let's see. Okay.
What's this part
Nope.
now?
It's like an instant $5, instant 20, and instant 50, but I didn't get any of those.
Oh, he didn't get anything. So he could have got bonus money. Well,
Yeah.
what do you think you're gonna buy another one next week?
Hell yeah, no.
Do you think these are like a waste of time?
These, yeah.
I mean, they're fun just for the thrill of scratching things off, but I think it'd be more
If I
fun in
were-
like a group or just like not taking it too seriously, basically.
Yeah, if I were to do one of these again, I would not get this one because this takes too fucking long,
Yeah.
and I'm too fucking stupid to
It's
do.
like super
I
complicated
missed
for
an
no
entire
reason.
number. I had to go through it again because I was like, I'm missing something. I completely skipped over a number,
skipped
which
over.
didn't make a difference at all. But
No. Yeah. I would do a different one too.
Yeah, I would do one of the shorter ones.
But it only cost you $5, so it wasn't so bad.
Yeah, $5 down the drain.
Ooh.
Nothing. It didn't feed me. Didn't entertain me.
You weren't entertained?
It was entertaining.
Yeah, I was saying, it had to be a little entertaining at least.
I think that was worth $5.
Yeah.
Plus, if I could have made money, but I didn't.
No, but you didn't. Yeah, but you.
Maybe on my way home I'll buy another one. I'm gonna.
Oh no,
this
Shane's
is gonna
addicted.
be a spiraling.
This is why you have to be 18, because you have to be able to make that decision as an adult.
I'm gonna be addicted to scratch offs.
So, but we were talking about at work. We were talking about like people who wait for someone to turn 18 before they officially date them, but they're grooming them. They're like waiting for the right time.
Yeah.
Stop lighting your lighter like a weirdo. Okay.
What, you've never done that? You like rub off the flint?
No, don't
on
do
your
that.
shorts and you light it, and it's like.
All right. Do I need to give you a fidget spinner because you're a Zoomer and you need to fidget something?
Not gonna lie, I had one. I still do. I
Yeah.
don't use it though.
You need to bring it. You need to bring it in here.
Maybe I do.
So yeah, Shane's 18.
I'm 18.
The big 1-8.
Big 18. I just thought about this today. I'm probably not going back to school ever. Well, I won't be going back to high school ever, hopefully.
Yeah.
So I
You're basically
no longer
done.
have to be afraid of getting shot.
That's true.
Unless, I think high schools have a higher chance of getting shot up than colleges.
They do. Colleges don't have nearly as, but it still happens at colleges.
Well, yeah.
But just not as it's not.
And
as
what
likely.
are the chances he'll be in my building? Oh well.
Yeah, and college is less scary too because they have to actually like be near you. Yeah. But like the Virginia Tech shooting, I think it was a good amount of people who died in that. But I mean, it was literally like, why are you laughing? You think this is funny? I'm talking about the Virginia Tech shooting. He's laughing.
I think it's funny when
just because some
I know.
incel got rejected by his girlfriend and shut. I'm not even talking about the Elliot Rodgers guy. I'm talking about Virginia Tech, who was also an incel who got rejected by his girlfriend, and he killed her new boyfriend, and a bunch of fucking other kids for no reason.
I don't know if you do this, but I always judge.
What?
I was like,
I can't believe what.
School shootings are more impressive to me if more people die. I don't know. It's really weird. like
I don't
if
always
someone's-
know the numbers off the top of my head
Yeah,
for each one.
If like someone,
I know Columbine was like 30 something.
Yeah.
Like really like 33 or something.
Yeah, if someone like went up to into a school and shot like 2 people, I'd be like, that's not that big of a deal.
It's not a school shooting. It's
Yeah.
just a murder.
I was like, eh.
That's just double
But
homicide.
then if someone went in and like killed 30 people, I'd be like, that's pretty
All
good.
right, I have an interesting debate.
Hey, that's.
I don't even know your stance on guns. And my stance on guns is kind of more lax than a lot of other liberals. I don't really I'm not as passionate on this issue.
Why won't you come shoot with us?
I don't. I could sometime.
Well,
I've
we
shot
invited
before.
you.
My dad has guns. I've shot before.
We invited you and you never came.
I didn't think it was a good idea that time.
Why?
I didn't want to shoot with you guys.
You were scared we would shoot you?
I didn't want to be. I'm like way older than everyone, and I just didn't want to be around you guys being goofy with guns. It just seems like
We were just shooting a TV with a gun.
All right, well, I don't care. Joey legally owns his guns, I'm pretty sure. So so I don't care. What he does is fine. But I'm just saying. So anyway,
Next time you gotta come out.
maybe
It's so much fun.
maybe because I do miss Jeremiah. Maybe after this COVID bullshit's over,
Yeah.
I'll go shoot some guns.
It's a lot of fun.
You know, I gotta hype myself up before I vote for Trump, JK. But I don't want to vote for
you
Biden.
thought, yeah.
I really don't want to vote for Biden.
Are
But
you gonna vote
I probably
libertarian?
No. I don't like libertarians. I really don't like libertarians at all, and that's what I'm getting. This argument is an argument with my libertarian older brother, who is sensible enough to know a lot of things, but he still has kooky libertarian ideas that pop up every so often. But he was a popular Republican talking point is saying, you know, the AR-15 is a hot button gun, you know, it's a big deal, but really It's the same as if you use like a hunting rifle or a pistol or something. There wouldn't be any difference if you go to a school and use that.
That's not true.
So you're already shaking your head. But he was basically saying, like, so I was saying, like, I agree that if you ban assault weapons, that won't really do much for the massive amounts of pistol homicides that happen in our country, and especially in places like Chicago, Illinois, and stuff like that. Which is like, yeah, that's a different issue, and I don't think guns are exactly the issue in those high crime rate areas with, you know, low, like, you know, they're covered. It's got like poverty and stuff, and you know,
poverty plays directly.
Yeah. There's a lot of issues. There's a lot of issues surrounding those cases. But if we're talking specifically school shootings and how to reduce a school shooting, and he brought up like, well, sometimes there are shootings at schools where only like a few people die and just doesn't get reported on the news because only like a few people died. And yeah, and so what I'll say is like, yeah, but if you did ban assault weapons, hypothetically, because I don't really care that much, but hypothetically, I don't see how that would, you know, that would have a direct correlation of reducing the amount of casualties.
Mm-hmm.
If we had shootings at schools and people brought pistols and shotguns, they would do way less damage.
Yeah.
So,
well, if you think about, like, shotguns are like a not very long range,
yeah,
very
up
short
close.
range. Up close, you have to get pretty close to.
You can only hold so much ammo.
Right, and
not
it takes
accurate.
A while to,
yeah, not accurate.
It takes a while to reload.
Yeah, you gotta reload it. Heavy.
Very heavy. It's easier to stop someone with that.
Yeah.
Pistols jam. They can also only hold so much ammo.
Yeah, so much ammo
There's
again.
Semi-automatic. You can't like buy a bump stock. You can't make it automatic.
Some pistols are really light, but they won't really kill on impact. You know, because they
don't do as
take
much.
a certain bullet type that won't really.
You will survive. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you get a big, strong pistol, now you have a heavy pistol, and pistols you can aim them kind of easily, but you know, and you can put like scopes on some of them, I guess, but they're not the most accurate. You know.
Right, and you get Yeah.
So
it's.
But like the AR-15, the whole point is it covers all your bases. You can have huge magazine sizes, light, easy to hold, easy to aim. You can put scopes and grips on it. You can do a lot of stuff. Even if it's semi-automatic, you can kill a lot of fucking people.
If you walk into a building with say someone walked in with a shotgun.
Yeah.
Typically shotguns hold like 8 shells.
Yeah.
Even like a semi-automatic shotgun would hold 8 shells. People are instantly going to start running. It's easier to take someone out.
And they're
but imagine
loud.
someone with an AR who can just, with like a 30-round magazine, just sitting there shooting. And it doesn't matter if people are running because that rifle's still going to hit you and kill you.
Yeah, because it's longer range too. Longer range than even the pistol. So yeah, I mean, it's better. It's literally better than both options, pistol and shotgun, in every way. But also, it's just like perfect for this scenario. And so here's the thing. I agree. Like, you don't need that for hunting, but target practice and gun range and stuff, you know, it's just fun.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun.
If people would just admit, people can just admit that. People can say it's just fun to shoot guns.
Right. And like that's the sucky thing is that it's fun to shoot guns and it's fun to shoot ARs and shit. Because I mean,
yeah,
I haven't shot an AR, but I really want to. I know people have.
I haven't shot an AR, but I shot an AK-47,
which is it's pretty simple.
Very light. It was very lightweight, cheap, affordable. Yeah. So
ammo's not hard to get.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just these people who fuck it up for everyone else.
Right.
And unfortunately, because of these few amount of people, we have to take
some
stuff away from everyone.
It for sure is a minority. I mean, if we're talking like all Americans, it's a giant minority. If we're talking all gun owners, it's still a pretty big minority.
Not all gun owners.
Most gun owners,
most gun owners just think about home protection.
Yeah, they're just prepared, and that's it.
They want to keep their family protected.
Yeah.
And
which I totally agree with.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love to live in a society where people aren't as afraid and they don't really want home protection. But as we are right now, until we fix some of our problems, I totally understand wanting to own a gun for home protection.
I think that Sweden has like the most gun owners in homes, guns in homes, and they have the least amount of like burglaries.
Yeah. But Sweden also has a lot of other economic things going on for them too. That
the least amount of like gun homicides.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, because the real problem, like, we do need to get guns away from criminals, but like the real issue is like the quality of life in our, like, we have pretty shitty quality of life in some places, like.
And there's really no way to get guns away from criminals. They're gonna find a way to get it. That's
well,
like the other issue.
I will say that
we're just gonna make it harder for them.
Yeah, I will say the most common way to get a gun is they just buy a legal gun and then they just resell it, and that's how you get illegal guns. So it would definitely be harder for them, but so I mean, I just think
it's not like we're trying to. Well, of course we're trying to stop them.
So
but
they have introduced like a buyback program as well to like get guns back from. That's what like Australia did too.
Mm-hmm.
Is they just like, which I think that's like the smartest idea, because like people don't want to get rid of their guns. Give them a reason to want to get rid of their guns. Give them some fucking money.
And I don't
give them some cash.
I don't think all guns should be taken away. I think like a select few.
Yeah.
I don't think people should own ARs.
Yeah.
I don't think people should own automatic weapons at all.
We tried it, and now, well, it's not. None of them are automatic. Just to be completely fair, because fucking gun owners will be on my ass if we say they're actually automatic. But it's just they have large clip size, and you can fire them really fast. So that's all we're saying.
You can get a bump stock that makes it automatic. But bump stocks are thankfully illegal.
Yeah,
they are. I don't think we should have any automatic weapons available to the public. So what do you think about? So
I agree with that. I think after knowing what we know now, which I think, I mean, yeah, if you can commit that many kills in a school shooting with an assault rifle, and it's people are copying it right now, it seems like for right now at least we need to get them, like, we need to stop selling them. So
until we figure something
and
else
a buyback
out.
program makes sense. You know, if it just
I mean, this can just be a temporary solution until we figure something else out.
Yeah.
It's not like we have to take them away forever.
Potentially, but it is the thing. People are afraid of that. If we take one away, when are we going to take the pistols away next? You know, that's what they're thinking.
Right. Well, I do. What do you think about like armed guards in schools? Do you think having less guns in schools is going to help, or do you think we should have police officers with
armed guards don't
rifles?
When they talk about teachers getting trained, that's when I draw the line. Armed guards, I don't have nearly as much of a problem with. If they're real cops, then I don't. Even though cops aren't my favorite thing, if they're real cops, I trust them way more than anyone else. So I don't. But the idea of like faculty or guns being in the building at all, that's like why would you want kids near the guns? That just seems like a horrible idea. You know, imagine you're like fat history teacher and a kid. It's like, oh, he's got a pistol somewhere and just beats the shit out of him and takes it. Like,
it would be in like a gun lock. Like only the teachers would be able to access it.
That's true.
Well, so at my school, there's one police officer, and there's two guards.
Yeah.
But they're like,
they're just regular.
Fat.
They don't have guns, right?
No, they don't have guns. But you could easily outrun them or just push them over, and they wouldn't be able to get back up because they're morbidly obese. And they're not scary at all.
That's stupid. Yeah.
Yeah. No. It's awful. I don't feel like the only thing about and of course a cop has a pistol, and he has a gun safe in his room that only he knows the combo to.
Yeah, which is cool, but he has to be.
But
if he's out walking around when a shooter comes, he has to get to it.
And if you were a shooter, who would you go for first?
I would say
probably the cop with the guns.
Yeah, I mean,
and then no one else is going to be able to get in that gun safe.
You can gamble on it that maybe the shooter's so crazy he just won't even think about the cop, but like why would you gamble on that? It's so likely he would probably go for the cop. So.
I don't think there's ever been
especially since all the kids know how this works and how they're being protected, which means hey, one of those fucking kids is going to be the shooter. So yeah,
like I don't know, I've thought about this a lot, like what I would do.
Yeah.
Which is like I'm never gonna do it, obviously. But
yeah,
like,
you managed. You scraped by, my friend.
Right.
You'll never have to. And there it goes. There goes the other one. All right.
Of me falling.
Yeah. So we have a brief break, but we're gonna jump back into Shane talking about what he would do in a situation.
I don't want this to be used against me, but this is hypothetical. Like I've gone through about like what I would be worried about and like what I would do if I were the shooter.
Yeah.
And which means like other people would have that actually want to do this probably have the same ideas that I do.
Okay.
So
I mean, a lot of people. I'm assuming everyone in high school right now has some sort of idea in their head of what they would do.
right.
Because I remember when I was in high school, when I thought about like if it would happen to me, I was just like, that would just be fucked up. Like I had no plan really. So
Well, it's not like me planning. It's like if I were the actual school shooter.
if you were the shooter,
yeah,
oh, okay.
that's why I'm trying to like.
Now I'm sus of you.
What?
I'm sus on you. I sus on you.
No, I'm just saying like in like this is what we should worry about.
Okay, fine.
So like that's what I'm saying. Like other people who actually want to do it.
Okay.
Would have had these.
Well,
thoughts.
just say what you
Okay,
you.
so we have like this plan for our school where we like run out into the baseball field,
Yeah.
but they tell everyone
Yeah.
in the school.
Which means there's.
So like
I think you
if
talk
I
about
were gonna
this.
do it,
Yeah.
I would like run through the school, shoot as many people as I could in the school, then immediately go out to the baseball field and like fucking mow people down because I know where they're gonna be at.
That's when we had a bomb threat once when I was a freshman, and we all went onto the football field, and we're all like, man, what if they put a bomb on the football field? The entire school would die because we were literally all out there.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened in one school shooting. They pulled the fire alarm.
Oh yeah.
And everyone went outside, and he just started mowing people down. Which is why when we have fire drills and the fire alarm goes off, we're supposed to wait until the administration tells us it's a real fire.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That sucks.
So we can't just run out of the building. We have to be like, oh, maybe this is someone trying to kill us all with a gun.
Yeah.
Which I never thought about that either. I never thought about that. It's kind of weird. But yeah, it's just fucked. It's so fucked up.
So,
I hate that we have to think about this. Okay, but like, so imagine the school. Cop is dead. The
Cop is
only
dead.
one with a gun.
Yeah.
Maybe he already fired all his rounds. Now, there are no guns in the school. The entire school is defenseless until the rest of the police officers get there.
Yeah.
Which could take 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to...
Hopefully at this point, most of the kids are in lockdown, if there's some sort of lockdown policy plan.
But still, like... I think that at least one other person should know the code to that gun safe. And it should just be a random fucking teacher that the administration trusts, so that the school shooter is not going to go immediately for that person. That person can... You know what I'm saying?
Maybe. I mean, it makes sense. I get what you're saying. It makes sense. But
I think schools should have more armed guards.
I understand because
And-
you are in high school, and so you're
know how
really fucking afraid of it happening.
You know how fucking easy it is to get a gun in my school? Like, bring one in?
Do you have the metal detectors or anything? Oh, yeah.
We have nothing.
Yeah.
You could get a big old backpack, carry it the entire year,
Yeah.
easily hide something in there, pull it out in the middle of class. No one's fucking gonna know until you pull it out.
Yeah. It is scary because, like, the kids who do it, people are like, "Oh, you gotta be nice to everyone." It's not even. It's not that. It's not that they're bullied and that you should feel bad for them. People try to rationalize insanity, and it's like, no, you can't.
So
I've been.
serial killers have no motive.
Yeah. So there's a show on Netflix called 13 Reasons Why, which is a very controversial show because it's fucking retarded. And
I refuse to watch it.
the first season is like a girl commits suicide and they try to make it sound really rational. Like she made a smart decision to kill herself. So I already don't like the show, but it's like, calm down, dude.
Turn your fucking phone off.
So it's like, it's like a revenge fantasy of being like, you caused her to kill herself. You should feel bad for yourself. But then it gets to season 2. In season 2, there's a kid who, he was one of the reasons why she killed herself because he took photos of her like from outside her window and showed people. And because he's like a creep. Well, basically,
was she, like, naked?
I don't think so. I think she was kissing a girl or something.
Oh.
But
Why would you be?
It was against her will, basically. Like she was being spied on, and in real life, if that happened, everyone would just go, "Why? How did these pictures start circulating? What the fuck?
Yeah,
what creep took a picture of it? Yeah, no, like
I wouldn't ridicule the girl. I'd ridicule the guy.
In
for
high
being
school,
in
high school, nudes of this girl. I told you about this. There was like a senior was dating an 8th grader in middle school.
Yeah.
She didn't even go to our school yet.
Yeah.
And he spread her one nude around. I think he got like one fucking nude from her and was like, I'm spreading this shit. like instantly, like he was just trolling. This whole relationship was a troll. And so he spread this nude of her, and that's literally the first thing I thought was like, I just feel bad for her, and that guy's an asshole.
Well, I think a lot of people think that like high schoolers are just like heartless.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. People
people.
wanted to see, like a lot of people wanted to see it, and everyone was talking about it. You know, even the girls were like, "Oh, did you see it yet? Did you see it yet?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, I saw it, but I don't. You know, I'm not gonna admit to thinking anything about it." But like, I was like, yeah, I still feel bad for her at the end of the day, because she's being tricked by this guy.
Yeah, she's
who's way older than her. Yeah, and
gotta get that burp.
Yeah, that was really appropriately timed burp.
I know.
And
talking about grooming and
by the way, this is considered a comedy podcast, so I hope you guys are laughing at this great comedy content that we're providing.
I was laughing earlier.
Yeah, that's true. You were laughing when I was talking about school shootings. You started laughing. I said, "Yeah, the Virginia Tech shooting happened," and you started fucking busting your ass laughing. So. What was I? Oh, well. Anyway, yeah. So if that happened in real life, if your pictures got spread around, people wouldn't be like, "Huh, awesome." They'd be like, "Oh, okay." But especially imagine, because the picture of that girl that was spread around was a selfie she took, and people were like, "Oh, well, if you don't want your nudes spread around, never take nudes ever." First of all, I want nudes, so don't be telling people that. Second of all, no, you're not allowed to spread people's pictures around. Yeah. It's their fault. You can't do that. You cannot.
It's not the photo sender's fault. It's the receivers.
No, that's just ridiculous. We are not victim blaming here. And so in the show, the pictures are being sent around, and it's through a window. You can tell it's like through a window. So it's like if I saw a picture that was from like outside of a girl's window, I would be super upset by that. Yeah. I would be like, "Why are you showing me this? I'm going to report you." Like, no, not okay. So anyway, eventually someone gets revenge on the boy by posting he went outside his window and took a picture of his bare ass, sent that around, which is pretty funny.
Yeah, that's funny. But then he shot up the school.
Well, basically, people really hated him and really were like, "You're a piece of shit." You know that?
Yeah, he fucking is.
Yeah, he is a piece of shit. He lost all of his friends. But
good.
We're trying to make this character sympathetic now, even though the main character was the one who spread around that picture of him to get back at him in the first place. So in the show...
Wait, they try to make him... You sympathize with him?
Season 1, you hate him. Season 2, you see how upset he is. And he starts hanging out with kids who are like rebel kids. They're like punky kids. They have like eyeliner on and stuff, right? So they're shooting guns together because they think shooting guns is fun,
which it is.
And he shoots a bird, and he's like, "Whoa! It was alive like a second ago. Now it's dead."
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah, and so then he goes to like some rehab place, like rehabilitation something or other. Comes back, and he's like, "I'm a changed man now." And this guy who's like a bully character beats the shit out of him in the bathroom. Like,
nice.
He like grabs his head and like smacks it into the sink over and over. And then they take a broomstick and they shove it up his asshole.
Nice.
Which is like extreme. Again, this would I don't think it would happen.
I think a bully would be made fun of because that's fucking gay.
Yeah, you can't tell people about that. Yeah. But
you'd be like, "Dude, I just raped this guy in the bathroom."
It's like, dude,
how cool is that?
Dude,
you're fucking.
That's not.
Well, fuck you.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not
cool
at all. Yeah, it's not
Why
cool
would
at
you
all.
do that? That's
so
fucking
anyway,
weird.
So it's like, no, he was bad because he spied on a girl, but you just violated him, so you're worse. You're worse now. So basically, that same episode when that happens to him, it's not much build up at all. He goes home, puts on black clothes, grabs an assault rifle, puts it in his trunk, goes to the school dance. The main character runs out and goes, "No, please, I know you want to kill us all, but you can't, man." And then they like hug. And it's like, no. If a school shooter is at school, you can't just hug him and he won't shoot you. That won't work. Like that's the thing. The show rationalizes the suicide, and then it rationalizes like, well, it makes sense why he's becoming a school shooter because he's being bullied, and so therefore it's like
there's no reason.
Stop rationalizing
right.
it. Yeah, it doesn't happen.
Kill people.
It doesn't happen because we're mean to people sometimes.
It happens because they're fucking.
Everyone is mean to people sometimes, and everyone also has like nice friends sometimes. The thing is that some people are like off in the head slightly, and we need to do a better job of detecting that and giving them help they need, so therefore they can, prosper, grow, not kill a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Kill bad.
Yeah, bad. It's bad.
Killing is bad.
All right, let's talk about
don't do it.
What happened during the break when you broke the chair.
Yeah, Tyler gave me a little look. I was like, "Oh, it's go time, Tyler." He
that's
climbed
not,
on top
that's
of me.
not happened at all. No, Shane broke the chair because he keeps leaning around in it, and
it's squeaking and uncomfy.
It exploded. Basically, it fell apart. It's a cheap wooden chair. The other one broke apart already.
Yeah.
So now we're really.
I fell through it. I was like, I'm dead. This is it.
We're gonna be using the couch for every podcast now, which I already kind of planned on doing.
Yeah,
using the couch.
Comfy.
Oh yeah, you sat on it last time.
Yeah.
I like that setup. It makes it
Leland.
feel comfy, makes it feel homey. Like we're all just bros.
We are.
We're all just chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're bromos.
Bromosexuals.
Did I tell you this? I've got a good story.
All right.
There's one time, some friends and I went to go get some McDicks. McDonald's. For those who,
I was gonna make a joke about like, and then you fucked, but then you just said McDicks. I was like, oh, I got nothing. Got nothing for that one.
We were driving home. I was driving. It's going a little fast down this road, and the turn that I was supposed to take came up way before I thought it would, and I slammed on my brakes and turned, and I almost went into the cornfield.
Yeah.
And I said, "We're dead. We're dying," just like that.
Yeah.
And then we made it out, and I thought it was funny. And they started laughing.
That's funny. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not that funny.
I was just like, this is
I need
how I die.
The meme of the fucking. I did that already. I was like, "You think this is funny? Someone died and you're laughing?" And Joker goes, "Yeah, I think it is." And I'm tired of pretending it's not.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
It's a police officer. Ma'am, your son is dead. He was hit by a drunk driver. What a great joke. That's probably the top 10 anime betrayals of all time.
Top 10 anime betrayals on Watch Mojo. That movie is
a comedy.
Joker is amazing.
Hey, we are a comedy podcast now.
We are a comedy podcast.
We made this thing on this website thing.
Yeah.
And
this might be on that website thing, Anchor, but it might be on Spotify.
Dude,
I don't know.
say let's just do it.
No, I'm gonna wait for the art.
Just fucking do it, man.
No.
Why?
No, because we can get in trouble until we have our own licensed art.
Like, how much in trouble would we get?
I don't know. They'll probably just take it down, but I don't want that on like our record. I want to just do it the right way. Problem is, we need artists, and a certain artist of ours just completely shit the bed. Completely shit in her overalls.
What the fuck, Val?
She always
we
wears
trusted you. Shit in her overalls.
She completely shit in her overalls.
Man, we had you on this podcast, and you just...
She always sends me Snapchats in the hot tub, and I'm like, get out. Fucking get out. Do what you said you would do. Stop relaxing all the time.
God.
No, it's okay. She's a stressed woman. She's like a teacher and stuff now.
Is she?
Yeah, but I mean, right now during Corona, I don't think she's doing shit. But
wow, she has to worry about getting shot.
Yeah,
her entire life.
Yeah, her entire life.
Except Val's really nice. I don't think anyone would shoot her out.
Well, fucking school shooters aren't.
She would never say like anything mean.
School shooters are fucking dicks. School shooters don't care. They'll shoot her up. So, so we're gonna try to get. I don't know. I'll work on.
Oh, speaking of school shooters, you'll draw it.
What?
You'll draw it. The art.
I'll draw it.
Is that what you said?
Is that what you said? Speaking of school shooters. Because
you want me to draw it? I'll give my. We should have Jeremiah We should all draw something.
Just put all three.
And whoever did the best gets on there.
I have artist friends I could go to. I just wanted to do it through like people who are like connected to the podcast at first. If I get super desperate, I'm just gonna commission one of them. Just give them like $15 or whatever.
Yeah, I'll fucking pitch in like $5-10.
It's just because at this point I wanted it a long time ago. And
it's just getting ridiculous now.
It's getting to a point
we're almost at episode 20.
But to be fair, the last like 5 episodes, I completely forgot about it and got really comfortable just posting these on YouTube and just forgot the plan. The original plan was to upload the raw audio the night we recorded onto SoundCloud, and then later YouTube would get the edited version. Now the plan is going to be put the raw audio on Anchor and it distributes it to every other platforms, I guess. Apple and Spotify.
There's a bunch of others.
There's a few on there. Yeah, and because some people we know actually use those, which is like blowing my mind. Like, y'all just use YouTube. What's wrong with you? But
like, no one likes it. I think it's because you turn off your phone.
My friend, you have to have YouTube Red, or else you have to leave your phone on.
Yeah, I think that's it.
I used to have YouTube Red, so it didn't bother me, and I listen to podcasts on my phone all the time. Like, my little brother works overnights at like a warehouse, and so he'll have his phone on a podcast all the time, and he doesn't use the video part. Well, YouTube, even though we're on YouTube, we're not using the video part really. So I'm just gonna put this out there for anyone, because this is a new thing. If you want to hear only the audio, then that's what you'll get with all these other versions. But the YouTube version, the YouTube cut, will always be an edited version with special stuff in it. Stop. It'll have like clips thrown in it and stuff. So you always have to you can make your choice. I don't care, but I'm not gonna like add in the music and add in all these like video clips for the non-YouTube version. So
yeah,
because I'm trying to play by YouTube's rules, and if YouTube is like, you better cut a piece of this out or else you can't upload it, which they did to me the other day.
Oh really? Like what?
They tried to copy whenever we were talking about not for the last video, when we're talking about Scientology. Some of those clips I posted of them harassing the ex-Scientologist guy was copyright claimed by a website called like Junk TV or something, or like Junk Media or something. And it was like, dude, you don't own a fucking cell phone footage video, you asshole. Yeah. But I didn't know but basically they said only this one part, and I just cut out that one part, and other sections of that same video I uploaded were fine, and now it's fine and it doesn't have a copyright claim anymore. Because here's the thing. The very first video we ever did has a copyright claim, and I just left it because I don't care. But there's a point where it's like, I don't want ads on the video unless we're making money, and I have no ads on any of the videos because not enough people watch to make any money anyway. So it's like, just don't have ads on. So why the fuck would I annoy the shit out of people with ads when they don't want to watch because YouTube ads fucking suck. They'll pull up a thing. Sometimes it'll be like, you can skip in 5 seconds. Sometimes it'll just fucking play a whole goddamn ad. It'll be like,
2 in a row.
And I'll be like, your video will play after. Don't worry. Like, I don't want to watch a fucking ad for Raid Shadow Legends. Who plays Raid Shadow Legends? Nobody.
I don't know. I fucking hate that.
Raid Shadow Legends, a game that has even more generic characters than League of Legends. And that's pretty fucking generic, you know what I'm saying?
Is that like a turn-based?
It's a phone game. I don't know. I don't even know.
They never like explain it in the...
No, they just say Raid Shadow Legends. It's a hot game. Raid Shadow Legends. Play now. Get champions. Raid Shadow Legends. And it's like, okay, I'm not going to buy this. I'm not going to download it. Play for free. You'll play anything for free, won't you? It's like, no, every mobile game is free. I don't give a shit.
Watch us like get a sponsor from
I'm playing
Legends.
Pokemon Go, motherfuckers. Apparently they fucking fork out huge big boy money.
Raid?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Raid if Raid sponsors, like if you sponsor whatever, you get sponsored by Raid, you're good, basically. The video pays for itself, so.
Raid Shadow Legends, if you're listening and you want to throw a little sponsor our way.
Fine, maybe.
Maybe.
But my point is that I'm trying to play by YouTube's rules with the videos, so like I'm not gonna do all the same stuff for the raw audio versions.
Yeah.
So get that through your thick little skull. Okay.
I don't know.
You ready? We can probably wrap this one up. It's almost an hour, but
Yeah, I don't know what else to talk about.
yeah, don't know what to talk about.
Yeah.
So I'm real sorry about that, guys. I'm real sorry about that.
Sorry, Bubbles.
I have nothing to talk about right now. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much good though. We talked about school shootings, and that's like it's been a while since we talked about school shootings. It's about time we brought it back to talking about school shootings because that's what the people want. That's what the people came here for.
Right.
That's why they're leaving.
That and pedophiles.
We stopped.
We need to go back to pedophiles.
Oh, we talked about grooming.
Oh.
Yeah, we covered our bases today.
We just have to talk bad on Christians.
Yeah, we have to make fun
and
of
then
Christians.
we'll hit the big three.
Well, you know, a lot of pedophiles are Catholic priests, so
there we go.
And that is so there you go. That's what you get. Yeah, we have. That's it.
You're welcome.
What do you think about this? What do you think about an episode that's just me and Jeremiah, and then one day an episode where it's you and Jeremiah, and I'm like over here just letting you guys do your thing?
I don't know.
I mean, it depends on you if you think the pacing will be good enough or whatever. But if you think it'll like make a full good podcast, but I didn't even ask him about this, so
I'm not worried about.
I'm just spitballing ideas here.
I'm not worried about the pacing. I'm more worried about this Corona thing.
Yeah.
Jeremiah has a family member that is at high risk.
Oh yeah, Jeremiah can't do it at all.
Yeah.
That's
he
right.
He needs to not be exposed to as many people as he can.
Yeah. Because like we're staying pretty far away from each other, but
I mean we're gonna kiss after this, whatever. But
Shane.
Oh, never mind. Apparently.
First of all, you're always trying to get me in legal trouble.
I'm 18.
Yeah, but we're not supposed to be exposing ourselves to each other anymore.
Oh.
Because of Corona.
We've already been in contact.
Shut up.
Yeah,
so.
I don't like. I would be down to do that after the. Not. No.
I was like, wow, that sounds really serious. And then I realized you're talking about something else.
Yeah, no.
I was like, what the fuck?
I would be down.
I would be down to do that. I would be down to
Jeremiah and you.
Yeah, one of these times.
But I don't think we should do it.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be down to do it now that you mentioned that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. These times are hard, man. These times are hard on everyone. Everyone knows it.
Except for us.
No, I mean, I don't particularly like. I used to go places on the weekends. I used to hang out with boys, grab some brewskis. Sometimes there'd be house parties and stuff. You know, I'm an adult. Adult life is great. It's fun. You get to act like a kid, basically. It's a lot of fun. I can't play video games with people in person anymore. I have to play online.
Dude,
I mean,
do you have any cross-platform games we can play?
I mean, I think I have a few probably. I have Halo, but I mean, anything on Game Pass will work. But we also have Switch, so
I want to play
I've been
V games with you, bruh.
Okay, but it could happen.
I told you to get that one game, and you never fucking did.
What game? I already forgot.
I don't know.
It's like I already don't know what you're talking about there, bro. But I mean, yeah. Meh.
Oh, Payday is. Do you have Payday 2 on Game Pass?
I have it on Steam. I don't
play that.
I don't ever want to play Payday ever again. I used to be like really into it.
I've never played it.
I was like really high level, and I had like all this shit. And
is it good?
It's a ton of fun, but I recommend don't play it by yourself. Like play with 3 people.
Do you want to play with me?
No, I just said I don't want to play it ever again.
Do you? Please.
It was so. It's just a fucking dude. It's a chore. Like once you get to that super high level, you have to do so much work and do perfect bank heists, and you just don't get enough money from it. Like unless you play the super duper hard difficulties, and it's like this is fucking annoying. And if one of your friends just goes, I can shoot this camera, and he just fucks everything up, you're just fucked. And he does it. Oh, like no. Sometimes there's like a mission where like you have to get these art paintings, and it's really hard. And like my friend's like super stealthy and can pick locks, and then I have a buzzsaw, and so he'll like do as many as he can, and then it's like, all right, we're gonna sound the alarms on purpose, Tyler. It takes forever to steal the painting, but you have the buzzsaw, so you take you do that. You just start taking paintings, and then you throw them to me, and I'll throw them through the window. Our friends are on top of the window, just literally sitting there the entire game, waiting for us to throw paintings at them. They're gonna go throw it in the van and shoot cops until we get there. Then you like, there's like a part where it's like you have to go to like this back alley. And you can run through their buildings and steal money from their vaults and keep the paintings, or you can just give them the paintings and they give you like money for it. But then like sometimes randomly it'll just be a sting operation, and the cops will just be fucking all right there waiting for you to do the transaction, and you just have to fight a bunch of fucking cops. Like shit like that happens. It's just like, this is bullshit. Like
Dude.
There's multiple missions that are just like absolute insanity. Like. And, like, they're so hard. And when it's on the hard difficulties and you just die super quickly, even though you have, like, all the best heavy armor upgrades on, you're just like, okay, great. This is fucking gay. It sucks.
I don't know. I just want...
It's fun until you get to a certain point. I don't know. The game's been updated a lot.
Why
so
don't
maybe...
you just, like, make a new...
No, I don't want to. I don't want to play Payday. You got to play Payday with your other friends. I'm sorry.
No, my friends... All my friends are playing Minecraft right now.
Well...
I don't want to play Minecraft.
You gotta play Minecraft.
So we should play a game together.
You could possibly play a game together.
I don't know what's all on Game Pass.
I'll look, see what games are. Well, one of us will look, I'm sure. I still need to play Ori. I have it downloaded now.
Well, the PC Game Pass is different than the Xbox.
I know, but I'm sure there's a lot of games that cross over. I mean, Gears of War's on there, Halo's on there. There's a lot of games that have co-op and stuff, so it's all good. But yeah. All right. Well,
Bye.
we should probably wrap this up.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Bye.